Hello, welcome everybody. Today's Bookie Blog. Today's topic is something that I've got a few questions from, thanks to some of our viewers. The question today they ask is, what do you do when a player doesn't pay you? And really, if a player can't pay you, there's really not much you can do. Now, what I normally do is, there's two types of players: the player that won't pay you and the player that can't play you, or the player that is just a little bit short on cash at the moment. When people have contacted us through the comments below or emailed us directly. And that is, what do they do if they have a player that does not pay you? Now, if a player is not paying you, it could be for a number of reasons. One, it could be your fault because you are giving him too much credit limit and he is betting and losing more than he can afford to pay. As I've touched on in past videos, that you must set up a person's credit limit on their ability on how much they can afford to pay or to lose in any given week. Much like a bank verifies how much he can afford to loan you is based on how much you can afford to pay back. Now, if a player is behind 1 or 2 weeks, unfortunately you must cut him off and then reach some sort of payment agreement with him. Or if he's a very good payment, cut him off, credit him, give him a little bonus or something, but then greatly reduce his weekly credit limit and wager limit so he's in a limit that he's comfortable in paying you every single week. If he is behind and not paying you and avoiding your calls at all, there's not much you can do. Reach out to him, let him know that let's come to an agreement, or shut his account down and then move on. He may reach out to you in the future. But again, there's not much you can do, but it's a good reason for you to always be on top of your players' credit limits and make sure that they don't have more credit than they can afford to pay. Some of the things I have done in the past to in making a deal with a player that's overextended is say, listen, if you owe $1,000, send me $500. We'll write off the other $500 and we'll just start over fresh at a lower limit. Or say, listen, pay me a partial payment this week and reduce his credit limit for the remainder of the week so that he doesn't get further in the hole but can only wager the amount of money that he actually has given you, which is a very, very good idea. So think about that when you're setting your credit limits. And if a player is behind on paying you, it's better to be positive, work on an agreement on paying you, or wiping it clean, starting fresh with a new lower limit. Thank you. Hope that you enjoyed on this week's video. Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe below and add comments in the comment section if you need any additional information.